Apartheid is part of South Africa's history, and it's certainly the bad and the ugly. After all, not all history is good. Here at the Apartheid Museum, this part of the country's history is told with a no-holds-barred approach.
I'm about to enter the Apartheid Museum, which is just behind me. Now, when you come to the Apartheid Museum, you're issued a ticket, and this ticket represents a pass. And these passes were issued during the apartheid era, and the pass indicated whether you were white or non-white, and it also told you what parts of the town you could live in, what parts of the town that you can transport in, and the museum really gives you a great experience that you can see firsthand how this segregation was. And behind me you see there are two doors. One door is marked non-white and one door is marked white. And my ticket, which is randomly selected for me, I have indicated non-whites, or in Afrikaans, nie blankes, and that's the door that I'm going to enter.
The museum takes you on a historical journey filled with photos, images, periodicals, broadcasts, and other depictions of apartheid.
I mean, to think about the sheer absurdity of this system, if you see here on this sign that just by the wave of a government pen, one could be reclassified. Your ethnicity could be reclassified. For example, 3 Chinese became white, 50 Indians became colored, and 43 coloreds became Indians, so forth and so on, as indicated here. How absurd is this? As we learned in the Zulu culture, when you're leaving your family for any period of time, you spit on a rock and you throw it into a pile so that you leave a part of yourself. And this is what these rocks represent here at the Apartheid Museum. So you take a rock from a pile here, you spit on it, and you throw it in that pile. Now what's amazing is that when I first started coming to the Apartheid Museum a few years ago, this went down, I can't remember how many feet, but I can't imagine that it's up to my hip at this point. Shows you how many people have come through and how many people have left a part of them behind, which also symbolizes leaving the past behind and moving toward the future. You know, coming to the Apartheid Museum is just as emotional for me today as it was years ago when I came for the very first time. To see the struggles that people went through and the many lives that were lost and the way in which people were treated. And coming to the end of the museum, the pride that I get is just based on this one word that's above.